everyone, so today is Thursday. Happy relationship day. I'm going to follow on the little story I was telling you. I feel that it's quite important for you to understand the context of how fucked up I've been, to understand where I'm coming from for like the future relationships, and where I'm coming from in terms of how I see relationships now and what are my goals and stuff. You know what? Also, I realized I was a bit confusing last week, so I'm going to give this guy and the people that are important to the story a name. That's not his real name, obviously, but so that it's a bit less confusing. Let's say he's called Adrian. So Adrian is the guy that I've dated when I was like 14 for the first time, then dumped him, then didn't really speak to him for about a year, and then went back with him. Well, no, I didn't really go back with him, but anyway, last year of high school, that's what I was starting to tell you. Um, well, I found him attractive again, and I guess my focus was on something else. I don't know. I grew up, whatever. At home, it wasn't very pleasant. Like, there's so many reasons. But anyway, I start to find him quite attractive again. Actually, I had the choice of being in his class and in all of my friends' class. I had friends by that time. Like, actually, I was starting to think, oh yeah, I actually have friends. That's actually quite nice. So either I was with them, including him, or I was in a class where I could choose Spanish as a third language and just like improve myself academically. I knew that this class was going to be a bit more serious because I wasn't going to have any distractions. But what did I choose? Of course, I chose to be with my friends because why wouldn't I? I was like 16. It made more sense, you know, like last year of high school. Don't you want to have fun? Yes, of course, you're gonna have exams at the end and whatever. But what is your priority? Having friends. Well, yeah, that goes to shows. That goes to show like what's the most important in people's life usually. At least in mine, feeling included and feeling like I'm part of something. It's always been so important, and I've never really truly felt it. So when I felt it, I didn't really want to lose it again for being a nerd or whatever. So I get in this class, and of course we have a lot of fun and whatever. So we start in September. We're having fun, whatever, for about 2-3 months, I think it is. And then because I have a wonderful family and my sister is great, um, she gives me an early birthday present because I'm a Christmas baby actually. She invites me in London, where she lives, to go for a concert of one of our favorite artists. I think it was either Jill Scott or Erykah Badu. But either way, I think it was Jill Scott. Either way, it was amazing. Like, great, I'm gonna go to London. I love London since she moved there. I was going there as much as possible. And I was going there for the weekend just to see Jill Scott. Like, how cool is that? Anyway, before I went there, Adrian and I were getting so close. I wasn't even aware of anything else that was happening in his life. We were just spending all of our time together. Anytime we were outside of class, we were hanging out with his friends and my friends, and it was just a mix. And I was dancing as well, and it was just so chilled. I was so happy, and he was around, and we were fooling around, but like not properly dating. Like nothing was official, and he was like hugging me all the time, like this kind of fuckboy bullshit. I think we've kissed also a few times. I don't remember what the occasion was, but I think we stayed at one of our mutual friends. Let's call her Irene's. Her parents weren't there, and we slept. Or were they there? I don't know. So loads of us slept at her place, and Adrian was sleeping in the same house as me, so obviously we fooled around, we were kissing and stuff, and I just felt really close to him, like he was mine. And then I think at this point, that was before I left for the concert. This concert thing is very important, you need to remember that. um, so before I left, we were getting close. We slept at Aaron's place, and at the end of the night, so once we've spent loads of time together, like touching each other and whatever, he tells me, "Oh, if I didn't have a girlfriend, I'd definitely be with you." And I'm like, "What the fuck? You have a girlfriend?" I wasn't even aware of that because I've never seen him with a girlfriend. I was with him most of the time. I was with him in class and I was with him out of class. And we were hanging out and stuff. And I've never seen a girlfriend in the picture. So, and I just knew that there was girls hanging around him because he's funny and his group of friends attract girls as well. But I didn't even see it. Genuinely, I didn't even see the girlfriend. And then I'm like, "Who's your girlfriend? What are you talking about?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I've been with her for a while and whatever." And I'm like, "And why are you doing this with me then? Why are you getting close and all of that?" So anyway, so I'm like, "Well, we can't go on like this because clearly you have a girlfriend, so that's not gonna work." Then, to be honest, it's quite blurry. I don't know if he broke up with her a little bit later or if we kept kind of being close. But I was trying to do the right thing and not being a bitch and you know fool around with him when I knew he had a girlfriend. But anyway, it was hard. The attraction, hormones at 16. They run really super high. I was horny all the time. He probably was as well. And I don't know, like there wasn't that much to think about, anything else to think about except from that. And I still didn't see the girlfriend that much around. Like he told me who it was, and then I was like, "Really? You were not gonna do this because of her?" Anyway, she was probably sweet and all of that, but I was getting a bit jealous. Anyway, I think at some point he broke up. He told her that he cheated on her and whatever. And anyway, we kept being really close and very cozy. And I don't know, it was just, it reached that peak where you're like, "Oh my God, he's going to be my boyfriend," or whatever. But then I went for that weekend with my sister in London. I had a lot of fun. I felt really happy because I knew we were close and we were probably going to get back together and it was going to be different. And I felt that super strong connection to him. And he felt like my best friend, like we could talk about anything. It was great. Then I come back and straight away on the Monday, because we're in the same class, I'm like, something has changed. What the fuck is going on? I look at him and I look at what I thought was my best friend of the time. Let's call her Dominic. I just feel a strange thing between the two of them. Like I know we're all laughing together and all this, but this was extra laughing, like laughing in a flirty way. So it started to piss me off. I waited the whole Monday and I was like, "No, I'm not going to freak out because he's not even officially my boyfriend. And my best friend wouldn't actually do anything like that. She's not a whore. I trust her and just don't be paranoid. Just rest. See on Tuesday how it goes." On Tuesday, same shit. Same shit. And I'm like, "Are they serious doing that in front of me? Like, really?" Because my best friend obviously knew. I did say to her, "Yeah, I think he's hot and I like him." So she knew that I was interested and she would still go there. I'm like, "No, what the fuck?" So I talked to her and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on? What happened between you two? There's something." "Oh, no, no, no." I insist. And then she's like, "Oh, actually, this weekend, there was a little something at my house, and he came to my house at night, and there was a few of us, and we kissed." Actually, I don't remember if she told me that they kissed or he did. And I was like, "What the flying fuck is wrong with you?" And then I talked to him, and I'm like, "Really? So I thought we were getting close. Like, what's going on? You want her now? Are you going to fool around with my best friend? You couldn't choose anyone else? What is wrong with you?" That was already a red flag, a big red flag that I should never even consider doing anything with this guy or getting serious with this guy or whatever. But did I listen to that red flag? Did I listen to my instinct that he was an asshole and she was a bitch? I actually listened to my instinct about her being a bitch. I didn't speak to her anymore. I removed myself from the group. I focused on my study. I think it was end of November. Between November and my birthday, I probably lost 10 kilos. I didn't want to eat anymore. I didn't feel like eating. I was very pissed off, very upset, very hurt. I felt like shit. I felt so ugly. I felt disgusting. So that was the first strike of many more to come. Don't worry, many, many more to come. It's quite funny how we don't learn straight away. Like, how many more times do you need to get her to understand? You'll see. Let's try and count it. It's actually quite entertaining. I follow on the story after my birthday, what happened, what went on. It's gonna be quite funny, I think. So I hope you are being a bit smarter about your relationship and you're making sure to surround yourself with friends and boyfriends or whatever crushes that respect you and actually want you and wouldn't disrespect you like that. Until next week for the rest of the story, we have tomorrow, food day. I'm very excited again, obviously. If you want to subscribe, do not hesitate so that you know all the videos that are coming up. And if you enjoyed the video, please do like it with a little thumbs up. There you go. Thank you for watching the video and see you soon. Bye.